guys, Kim here, and welcome back to Dreamweaver. So, this episode we're going to be focusing mainly on media queries. Now, I know last episode was a bit hectic, and I'm sorry this episode is late, but I've been having a heck of a time catching up on my schoolwork, and unfortunately that comes first, so here we are, we're back in Dreamweaver, and in this episode we're going to be focusing on media queries. So you're probably wondering, hey, Abby, what the heck is a media query? I don't know what that means. Well, you're in luck, my friend, because I do. So, a media query is essentially the size of the screen. Like I don't really know how to explain it, but it's the size of the screen. It's the point, no, let me rephrase that. It's the size of the screen when you want something on your website to change. That's the best way I can explain it. So, we're gonna go over here for a few seconds, and we're going to go into our CSS designer, and I'm going to show you something. So, you see our sources here, right? We've got our videostyles.css that I made last time, and we've got this thing called media, add media. Now, this is actually what a media query is, like where you make them, kind of. So, we're going to go up here, we're going to go to our video styles, right? And we're going to click on this plus sign right here. And this is going to help us make a media query. Shut up, tooltips. So anyway, we're going to make a media query. I have no idea why my cursor's flashing. I am very sorry about that. But anyway, we're going to go to media. Well, we don't need this, so we're just going to go max width. Then we're going to put in a number. And we're going to put in 721 pixels. That's going to be our max width. And something is going to change there. So let's stick with what we have for now. So, hold on, because now, this is our media query, up here, this little green bar. You can see it, my webcam moved out of the way. There it is, there's our media query. Let's look at it in live view. There it is. Now if we click on it, our thing changes. Like our header and nav gets smaller. And this is because they're responsive already. And what responsive means? Well, responsive means that it's going to change whenever the size of the screen changes. So if I shrink the screen down really small, it's going to change. Isn't that cool? And that's why we made a bootstrap document. Or wait, did we? Are these bootstrap columns? Are they? I don't think so. Are they? Hold on, I don't remember what I did. No, they aren't. Well, shoot. I guess that just means this is pretty rad. Or did I put percent? Guys, excuse me, I have no idea what I did. Give me a sec. Take two, I have no idea why that's shrinking and growing, because it's not responsive yet. So anyway, but yeah, that's a media query. That's something is going to change when it hits that point. So, we're going to go into our CSS designer. Well, first let's finish styling it at full width. The full width is about 1,400 some pixels. So, we're going to finish designing our website in our main, our full screen size. Yeah, that's what I mean to say. And we're going to want to click on global so that these changes stay throughout the whole website. No matter what size it is. So we're going to click on selectors. We're going to make a new one. We're going to call it body. No. Body. There. Now we've got our body selector. We're going to click on it. And that's going to show we're editing the body. And we're going to set a background. So where's the background? There it is. And we're going to make it this really light blue. Because why not? There we go. Well, actually, let's make it a really, purple. There we go. That's better. There we go. Ooh, and I just noticed a way I could make media queries evident. So, if we put in body, we hit enter twice, it'll automatically select it for us, so I don't know why I didn't do that the first time. And we're going to make it that really light blue. Now, watch. Oh, what? Huh. Why didn't it work? That's garbage. Huh. Hey. Oh, there we go. So watch. I just gotta make it in a more evident color. So when it's over here, it's this really light purple, but when we go here, it's a really ugly blue. So yeah, that's how media queries work. But we're gonna get rid of that. And we're gonna get rid of this because we don't want to change anything there yet. So yeah, let's finish styling our main. And hold on, give me a... So we're just gonna put a bunch of dummy text in our like main and footer for now, just so we can style it and put stuff in. So there we go. That's called lorem ipsum, because you know it isn't obvious by the first few words. So anyway, let's style this. So these two actually automatically become separate paragraph tags or p tags, but the whole thing is a main. So here we go. We're gonna style our main, and here we go. We got a selector, got global. Oh, now that we're working with media queries, you always gotta make sure if you're gonna want to change the whole website overall, you're gonna want to make sure global is selected, and also make sure to save frequently. There. Sorry if my webcam disappeared for a second. It did for me. So well, what was that border color we used for the nav? Well, let me find it. There it is. Because I want to keep it consistent. And I know this is going to look ugly, but it's a good way to show you all how Dreamweaver works, is to make an ugly website. And plus, you can't really have fun if you don't make an ugly website every once in a while, right? So there we go. We got a really light, really boring border. There we go. Alright, now let's add some padding so that the text isn't right up against the edge. And, well, here. We're going to need to make a new selector. Now let's put main P. And we can actually put a margin on this. So like on the outside, or a border. Do we need to put a border? Border. No, let's put margin. Margin. Right, let's put 20. There we go. And 20. There we go. Aha! So now the text fits in the box without being right up against the edge. Ain't that neat? Alright, here we go. And now we're gonna do the footer. So let's get the, well, no, we have to make a new tag. Never forget to make a new selector, because that's gonna bite you in the butt, as it almost did for me. So border color, color. I never see it because it doesn't show the box automatically. So let's make it medium, solid. There we go. And let's give it a background color just for the heck of it. Let's do really light blue. There we go. There we go. It's really light, you can't really see it, but there we go. There is our dummy homepage. So, if we go here, now that we're in this media query, we can see everything that's going to happen once we start changing it in the CSS designer in that media query. So, let's say we want to hide this second paragraph tag, because there's too much and you don't want to read all that. So, we're going to add a class to this, and we're going to call it second P. And we're going to select a source, we're going to put it in our CSS sheet, we're going to press enter. And if we look in our CSS designer, it's not there. Oh, it's in the global media query. That's fantastic. There we go. Alright. So there it is now. It's in our media query where we want it to be. So, anyway, let's get to it. So, we're going to want to go, and we're going to want to type this in ourselves. So, if you want to hide something, you're going to want to type in display none. Right? Yes! I remembered correctly. So, once we get to this point, it's not going to show it anymore, but if we go back out here, that second paragraph is going to reappear, and it's going to be great. Right? Yeah. Now let's say we wanted to hide some of this text. Say we wanted to go from here to here. Right? Here to here. So, we're going to actually want to go into our code for this one, and we're going to put something called a span on this whole section. So, we're going to want to type in span, span. Then we're going to want to move this all the way to the end of this. There we go. Save it. Then we're going to go to our live, right? And then we've got our whole span tag down here, right? So we're going to go under CSS Designer, and we're going to make sure we're selected on the right media query. We're going to click on the selector thing, and we're just going to put on the span tag. And then we're going to do the same thing we did for the second P. We're going to put display, none. No, not block. There. And now, our footer is nice and compact. Ain't that neat? Now let's say we also wanted to give this a background in the second media query. So we're going to click on this. And we're going to well, let's click on the main tag. Get rid of that. Click on that. We're going to put main. And if you're wondering how I'm getting rid of the first tag so easily, you just have to press the up arrow. So like if I click on this and it says body main, all I have to do is hit the up arrow and it says main. So let's get rid of the second main tag. There we go. So let's give this a background color that'll only appear when it hits 721 pixels. Hold on a sec. Alright, so we're going to give this a background color that only shows up right now. So there we go, we're going to make it white so you all can see it. So, now that we've given this white background, we click on this. It's going to show up here, right? But if we go back out, it's completely blank. That's so cool, right? I love media queries. So, anyway, I hope you guys learned a thing about media queries today. I hope you enjoyed it. This episode was a bit more focused than it was the last one was, but I'm glad I was able to focus, so that's cool. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Dreamweaver about media queries. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all on Wednesday. Sorry this was late again. Bye!